Start in a comfortable cross-leg seated position. When you are ready, close your eyes. Bring awareness to your breath, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Feel your abdomen rising up with the inhalation and slowly and deeply exhale, relaxing the whole body. Notice the air coming into your nostrils, and on the exhalation, you're going to contract your throat to create an oceanic sound as following. This is called the Ujjayi breath. It helps you to calm your mind and will assist you in synchronizing your movements. Open your eyes and start by rolling your wrist, interlacing your fingers in one direction and then in the other direction. Now start moving your neck backward and forward, and then make circles in one direction and then change the direction. Bring your hands to your shoulders and roll them in one direction and in the other, doing this a few times to make sure all our joints are wound. Now we are going to take the tabletop position. The knees are under the hips and the hands under the shoulders, inhaling to arch your back, looking up, and exhaling to round your back, looking at your navel. Doing this a few times. At your next inhalation, raise your right leg up and exhale knee to left elbow. Doing this a few times, accelerating the rhythm of breathing. And then exhaling to come back to center and doing it with the other leg. Left leg up, rising, and left knee to right elbow. On your next exhale, bring your knee back to the mat. Sit on your heels, inhale to look up and exhale to go back down. Inhale to rise up, raise your hands and exhale to sit back on your heels. Inhale to raise and exhale to sit back on your heels, doing this a few times, keeping your back straight. Now move your knees wide apart. Inhale to raise your arms, look at your thumbs, and exhale to bend forward, bringing your arms and your head resting on the mat. Inhaling and exhaling slowly through your nostrils, keeping the awareness into your breath. Moving back up now to our tabletop position. Inhaling to raise your left arm up on the side and exhaling to thread the needles. Bring your left arm under the right and rest your head on the mat. Stay here for a few breaths, stretching your left shoulder. Inhaling, raise your left arm up and back to center. Inhaling, raise your right arm up. Exhaling, straightening the needles under the left arm, bringing your left arm in your back. to accentuate the stretching. Bring your left arm back to the mat and raise your right arm up and back to center. Sitting on your heels, inhale, raise your arms, and exhale, bend forward, resting your head and your arms on the mat. Inhale, shift your weight forward, straightening your arms, look up, open your shoulders, and exhale, sit back on your heels, resting the head on the mat. Moving this way a few times, inhaling, straightening your legs, opening your shoulders, and exhaling, sitting on your heels, resting your head on the mat. Inhaling, raise your head up and bring your legs in front of you. Your back is straight and your toes are pointing towards you. You can move the flesh out of your bum for more stability and inhale to raise your arms and exhale to bend forward, keeping your back straight. You can rest your hands on your legs or on the mat and look at your toes in front of you. At each exhalation, try to bend a little bit forward, keeping your back straight. Inhale, come back to center and raise your arms. Exhale, bring your hands in front of your heart center. Bend your right leg, bringing the sole of your feet on the mat. Right hand in your back and left elbow behind your right knee, twisting your back. With each exhalation, try to twist your back a little bit more. Inhaling to come back to center, changing legs, bending the left and bringing your left hand in your back and your right elbow behind the left knee. Inhaling slowly and exhaling to twist. Inhale to come back to center and straighten your legs. Bend again your right leg. Grab your leg in between your hands and swing from left to right to open your hips. Bring your leg back to the mat and maybe feel the difference between each side. Changing side now, swinging your left leg on the sides. Straighten your legs back. Inhale to raise your arms, look at your thumbs, and exhale to bend forward once again. Maybe this time it's a little bit easier to bend, feeling the difference, and with each exhalation, trying to bend a little more. Inhale to slowly come back to center, and then lie on your back, keeping your legs bent. Bring your heels close to your bum, like you can touch your heels with your fingers. Inhale, raise your hips and your arms up to the sky. Exhale, arms and hips down. Keep doing this movement a few times with your own rhythm of breathing. Inhaling, squeeze your glute and stay here for a few breaths. Exhaling, bring your hips and your arms down and straighten your legs. stay in this resting position for a few breaths to allow the cells in your body to come back to neutral position. Bring your knees to your chest, hold your knees with your hands and roll your back side to side to give it a little massage. Then roll forward and backward and push yourself to balance on your seated bones in a boat pose. Keep your knees bent, arms alongside your body, and if it's available for you, try to straighten your legs. If not, keep balancing with your knees bent. Bring your legs back to the mat, straighten your back. And then once again, try to find the balance in boat pose. Don't forget to breathe, try to keep your shoulders open, and you can play around straightening your legs or keeping them bent. Bring your hands together at your heart center and slowly twist on one side then come back to center and twist on the other side. Come back to center, bring your legs back to the mat, and now keeping your back straight. Inhale to raise your arms and exhale to bend forward. You can stay off the top of your fingers or you can bend deeper, resting your elbows on the floor. And now switching your legs, you will take the same bend, inhaling to raise your arms, exhaling to bend forward. You can feel the difference between both legs. Inhaling to rise up, and we are going to take our last forward bend. Straightening your legs, inhale to raise your arms and exhale to bend forward. Keeping your back straight and looking at your toes. Feeling the difference with the beginning of the class. Inhale to rise up and exhale to slowly lie on your back in our final position. Your arms are alongside your body, palms facing up. Your head and neck are relaxed and your legs are wider apart than your hips. Close your eyes and relax the whole body. Feeling your abdomen rising up with each inhalation and rising down on the exhalation. This really short yoga class is only an overview of the feelings you can get after an hour or an hour and a half of yoga practice. Stay in this position as long as you wish. Completely relax, noticing each of your breaths. If some thoughts are arising, just notice them without paying them attention. Slowly start to move your fingers and your toes. Maybe roll your wrists, turn your head side to side. Keeping your eye closed, take a big stretch with your arms overhead. When you're ready, roll on your favorite side using your arm as a pillow. Keeping your eye closed, push yourself to find a comfortable cross-legged seated position. Inhale to raise your arms up and exhale to bring your hands at your heart center. Feel free now to end this class to sing the omnipresent sounds of the universe, Om. Thank you so much for practicing with me today, and I hope you enjoyed this class. Bye!